Have you ever feel lonely? Obviously, that's a rhetorical question because everybody has felt lonely at some point in their life. In some way, somehow, we all know the feeling of being lonely. But in these days, it seems like loneliness has become the normal for a lot of people. And it's by design. It's no accident. There's inner workings within everything that you give your energy to deconstruct your mind, your morality, your spirituality, your self-respect, things that you value in life, your belief systems, you know what I'm saying, spirituality, you know what I mean? There's things within entertainment that's deconstructing those things, devaluing those things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't pay attention to the negative side of certain things because the positive side is filled with so much substance. It's doing so much for us that we don't take the time to realize the negative harm that it's doing to us. Music will absolutely be one of those things.
Even though music is created by God.
Don't let people fool you telling you that the music is the devil's music. There's no such thing as the devil's music. Now, there's music that artists make to honor the devil and to glorify the devil. But music in itself is a natural element from God. The elements of it is natural, so it comes from God. But we need to realize that the music industry now, that's not of God. That's of man, that's of the devil. The music industry is basically like a pyramid, and at the top of that pyramid is Satan himself. So he does run the music industry. He does run the entertainment industry, all of it. And the people that's in it, they are puppets that worship the top of that pyramid, which is the devil. And, you know, they worship into a cult, and they do rituals, you know. They do things in the name of Satan. They do things in the name of staying relevant, in the name of having, you know, longevity careers and things like that. You know, they do a lot of things to stay in the industry. When you see, and I don't mean to sway off of my point from being lonely, because that's what this video is about. But when you see artists or entertainers in general in the industry having these 30-year careers and 40-year careers, successful careers, obviously they are members in the occult. They are high members in Hollywood because of, you know, their membership in the occult, in the secret society and things like that. And as a result, they get these favors. They get to do a lot of movies and a lot of albums and whatever their ventures are, like whatever they do, you know what I mean? So that's what the industry does. Now back to my original point about being lonely. What's going on right now is this self-important shit that everybody's selling, even pastors. You know, Joel Osteen, he's one of the main ones that like to tell his congregation how important self is. You know, he has points in his sermon where he just say things and for the crowd to chant me, I, you know, me and I and self, you know, completely trying to shade out God and make it not about God, make it all about you know what I'm saying? And Everything else, like I said, the entertainment industry in general is doing this to the mass population of the world. They're making you believe in yourself way more than you ever need to. Of course, you need to believe in yourself. Of course. God wants us to believe in ourselves. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to be able to do anything, literally. So you have to believe in yourself. But there's a line that you should never cross, and that line is when you start to be self-absorbed. Like everything nowadays that's a part of the industry is making you do. They're making you feel like you can be self-reliant 100%, which is a lie. Because if you hurt your toe right now, if you get a bad headache right now, a bad stomach ache or some shit, you're not going to be self-reliant. You're going to go to a hospital to have somebody else deal with the problem. That's not self-reliance. They're making people be self-consumed 100%. These people that got successful Instagram pages and successful YouTube channels and whatever else, a lot of those people are self-absorbed, self-consumed. They get up every day worrying about putting something out there that's about them, because they have these quote-unquote followers that's gonna like this content and this substance that they're putting out there. And most of these substance is about them. So, and all together, when it all said and done, it's all about you. And that's a very unhealthy way of living and thinking. It's not logical to think this whole world is about you. It's actually self-destructive. It's mental destructive. It's not good for your mental health. You know what I'm saying? But they're not telling you this. They're making you feel like you're important. Like you're Beyonce, and I only say Beyonce. I only say a celebrity because I know people make them feel important, because none of us are more important than the other person. That's a fact. But they're making you feel like you have this job that you need to, feed your followers, feed the public. So you are this important figure. So, you are very important. Now, don't get me wrong, everybody is important. But there's that line, like I said. You cross that line, now you're playing in the fields of weirdness. It's not good for your mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's not good to wake up every day thinking the sun is only up because you up, or the world is spinning because you in it, or the breeze is blowing because of you. The world is not about one person. It never was and it never will be. It's a very unhealthy way to live. Very unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? It causes a lot of people, to be honest with you, it causes people to commit suicide. I read articles, one recently, of some young 20-year-old female that was, I guess she was averaging a certain amount of likes on Instagram on her pictures. And it got to a point where she wasn't averaging those same numbers. And it got to her head. It got to her head to the point where she felt like her life wasn't worth living no more. And she wrote a suicide note saying that she wasn't getting the same amount of love, basically, or people wasn't supporting her the way they used to or the way they should, and it's not worth her living her life no more. So what did she do? She committed suicide, just like that. As pathetic as that is, it's real life. It's real life. That sickness is coming straight from being so self-consumed. thinking this whole shit is about you. It's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Even in the time we live in now where a lot of people is kicking it by themselves, and a lot of them don't have a problem with that. They think it's normal, you know what I'm saying? Because we have become damn near accustomed to just being by ourselves and picking up the phone to screen, or not screen, but video call somebody just to see their faces and to communicate and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, but still, it's not healthy. That's my message. It's not healthy. You're living like that, thinking you're doing it the right way. Oh, I don't fuck with nobody. I just be by myself. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see how long you could keep that up. Maybe you ain't been doing it long enough. That could be the situation. Maybe you ain't been lonely long enough. And a lot of people say they lonely, but they're really not lonely. You just probably don't have a clique that you fit in with. Like, you don't have a slot that you fit yet. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of times I feel like I be around certain type of company, certain type of energies, and I just don't feel like I'm in a certain spot where I fit. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that, but still, believe me when I tell you, man, it's not healthy to be treading this life all by yourself. The Creator did not create us to be by ourselves. This life is about people, believe it or not. It's about us. We create all of the things that we like about life, within life. You know what I'm saying? God give us the elements, and man take the elements and create beautiful things with them. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to like that, and you're supposed to appreciate your fellow human beings. You're not supposed to just be isolated and just be cut off from the world. It's not living. It's not normal living. Animals don't do it, and we're mammals. We shouldn't do it neither. You know what I'm saying? So the lonely shit, it's not healthy. It's not normal. And don't pat yourself on the back if you look around and nobody's around you, for whatever reason. Whether you the one that cut them off, or they cut you off, or like I said, you just don't fit into any type of circuit or whatever. It's not healthy. Find where you fit in at. You know what I'm saying? I promote relationships. I don't promote singularity. I promote being around, just be around good people, obviously. Be around people that's similar to yourself. Be around people that can understand you, your mentality, you know what I'm saying? Because once y'all match on a mental level, y'all pretty much good from there. So that's pretty much the word of the day, man. You know what I mean? Kill the singularity, kill the single life, kill the solo shit. So, you know, that's pretty much the word of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Unity, man. We need to get together. We need to find the rationality within us to unify with each other and get off of this I don't fuck with nobody, I'm by myself shit. It's not healthy. It's not getting us nowhere. It's not getting us anywhere. Just keep doing it for the next 10 years and see where it gets us. Absolutely nowhere. Alright? That's the word of the day. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Top of the levels. Let's give it up 100. I'm out.